So guys, I want to talk to you about your perception of Africa and that whole mental refresh that I touched on in a prior video. It's so important for you guys to understand that Africa are individual countries inside of Africa, right? Africa is the continent. And then when you're talking about each individual country, some countries are more developed than others. Some cities are more developed than others. So take Accra. I think some of you guys, when you contact me or talking to me and I'm advising you, I think just one too many seem to think that Accra is some little hick town or some small ass village and there's nothing going on. You can't get any items. You can't get anything. Or you want someone to hold your hand to show you every little thing. So I'm just going to say, get your shit together. Wake up, get real, because one, Accra is a major metropolitan city. I don't know if Google Maps lets you do a 3D satellite view of Accra. Then, and I don't mean just Accra, I mean greater Accra. These are, you have Accra the city, and then you have all the other towns that surround Accra. So that's like saying you have Chicago, the city center, and then you have all the other areas around Chicago, like South Shore, like you have Loyola, Lincoln Park, you have Logan Square, Humboldt. You have all these areas, and those are just a few that make up the Chicagoland area. You need to think of Accra like Chicago. This is a massive ass city. This ain't no Bama bullshit city that doesn't have, you know, lots of people in it, lots of not jobs, but lots of hustle and bustle is what I want to say. A lot of hustle and bustle with a lot of business going on, a lot of transactions happening. You have all that. So you guys can buy a lot of the things that you have in the States instead of trying to ship everything and or buy everything while you're there and then try to ship it. Why? A lot of that stuff you can just get here. Yes, there are things that is better to ship because you may not be able to get it here or the quality won't be the same. But I'm telling you guys, things like electronics are here. Things like generators are here. Things like linens here. Furniture here. All these things are here. You know, so sometimes when you guys are talking to me, I get confused because I'm just like, what is going on? Like, what do you guys really think when you're thinking of Ghana and thinking of Accra in particular? You know, don't get confused by a few videos that have some things just showing the reality of some things. Yeah, you're going to see people fetching water here. Yeah, because they don't have urban planning properly done here. The sewage system is not completely connected, nor is the water supply or the electricity system. Doesn't mean people don't have them. There are people that have all of this in their homes, in their blocks, in their, let's say their community. There's others who don't, and then some that do, some who don't. Doesn't mean that this is some ass backwards place. So, you know, if y'all talking about coming to Africa, don't be coming to Africa trying to act like people swinging in cheese and shit, and like they not got, they like they not, you know, a modern society, you know, because you wouldn't ask some of the questions y'all be asking if you were going to Europe. And I can tell you parts of Europe is asshole backwards. So, you know, some of y'all only see Europe on TV. I've been there, done that. A lot of them countries. A lot of them. So it's just kind of like, just because the major cities are great doesn't mean when you go to rural areas it will be. So here, I'm going to tell y'all yet again, Ghana is not Gambia. Ghana is more developed. Accra is a major metropolitan city. And y'all need to get your head out the sand. Stop just depending on a few YouTubers and get here and visit. The biggest thing you need to do is just visit the place. Come here, see it, experience what it's like and what the people are doing here. That's the best thing I can tell you guys, because, you know, I'm all for helping people understand their transition, make that transition. I'm all for those who hit me up for a consultation and go through the process to schedule that consultation, giving you the real and helping you get here. What I'm not for is the disrespect to my African people. I'm not for that shit. I'm just not. You know, some other YouTubers like to play them games. I'm not playing no games. I'm just not. So, you know, There's a lot of things that need to be corrected, introduced, done here. But don't be thinking you're dealing with some ass backwards people who aren't even modernized. That is not the case at all. Ghanaians are, these are some amazing people with a high set of focus and the ability to get their hustle on and survive or die and try to make the most of what they have. So let's go all come into this with some respect and be willing to just, you know, contribute. And for those of you who think you're going to come on my channel and say, oh, you need to practice what you preach. You don't respect Ghanaians. You don't respect Africans. Girl, bye. Don't nobody got time for you and your stupidity. Just because you ignorant as all hell and don't know the difference between the forest and the trees, I can't help dumb people. You know, you need to talk to your mom about that because she the one that birthed your dumb ass. So, but for the rest of y'all, all I'm saying is, you know, we're not dealing with people who haven't seen anything. It's just a different vibe here because they're at a different stage of development in the country compared to what we're used to having back in the States or the UK, right? It's just a totally different vibe, and that's why you can come here and contribute and do a lot of stuff, but you can't come here, you know, thinking that nothing's here, or come here thinking that you're gonna conquer something. You ain't conquering shit. You're gonna get ate up, spit out, and sent back. Good morning, black people. I just wanted to show you guys this hill that I go down sometimes. I have to come back up. When it rains, this whole thing, like down where you see this guy walking, turns to pure, total, disgusting mud. But today it's not raining, but the sun is not crazy shining. But that hill goes down and then it like goes back up and like it's steep. I would have recorded while I was walking it, but I was like, I'm gonna jack myself up if I record that while I'm walking it. So anyway guys, here's your morning minute that I talked to you guys about, you know, what else? Life, of course. So start the day off with me here in Accra. All right guys, talk to you later.